The weird thing is that my best ideas that I have for YouTube, they come when I'm not trying to think of ideas at all. And this is horrible out here. I'm in my biosphere. Oh, this is anyway. Yeah, I'm usually in my biosphere, relaxing. Having a cup of coffee. This is my biosphere, by the way, behind our property. Right behind our property. There's a drop off here and a gully, sort of, and there's a little creek down there. I think you can see it a little bit right about there somewhere. Yeah. So, and it's windy, and it's what is it? May in Canada, and spring ain't sprung yet. I'll tell you. Anyway, I have to refer to my notes if I'm going to get a video at all out of this. I'm ad-libbing most of it, and I made some notes. I don't have my laptop out here. It's too cold. Well, it's not cold. It's friggin' in the sun. It's 20 degrees, and about 10, 15 without the sun. 20, 25 degrees in the sun. So it's not cold. It's just windy, and Okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, I used to sit around inside most. That's the old way, I used to make YouTube videos by trying to get ideas inside. Just sit around. I was staring at screens, and I was way overthinking inside. Trying way too hard, getting mentally jammed, or whatever you call that, stuck in the head, pea brain smoke coming out of my ears. I thought that was funny. I call myself pea brain, to ChatGPT and anybody who wants to talk on YouTube. And the harder I got, the dumber I got. How's that? That's a line I just thought up this morning. Okay, then something changed. I noticed something, and during walks, like in my yard or my biosphere. This is more or less a gully, but I call it my biosphere. Birds and squirrels, and there was even deer and bear and moose. I've seen all of those animals here, and they sometimes come up onto our property from the gully down there. So during walks and walking around, and just while doing nothing, just looking down there at the different wildlife and the trees, brushes, flowers, everything, in my opinion, is alive. Am I talking too fast? I'm not relaxing. I'm trying. Oh boy, those trees. The leaves, poof. They came just like that. One day I came out and there was nothing the day before, and now we got green, every balsam and every type of birch, got green leaves, half grown, all in one day, and while I'm filming or talking out loud like I am now, of course, while not panicking, out here. That's where ideas find me. It just, I don't try. I absolutely don't try to hurry and get an idea for my next video, for YouTube. But the ideas come, like I get a germ of a thought, and it's an aha moment or something. And I'm relaxed out here. Well, maybe not today so much because I'm trying to do something, you know. But if I wasn't doing anything, I'd just bundle up and, you know, like this and just come out here anyway, you know. Yeah, this place probably helped me more than my computer did to think of ideas, you know. All I got to do is, and I guarantee you within 10 minutes I've got a germ of a good video brewing in my pea brain. Do I dare say that? Yeah, you got to enjoy all stages of creating videos for YouTube. Otherwise, what is the use? You know. And this is my I don't know what you call my you know my Shangri-La, my I don't know uh, Shangri-La. This is where I relax. It's like being on a South Pacific beach, you know, without the bugs and snakes and poisonous everything down there. I sailed around, you know, and I didn't quite get to the South Pacific, but I got to Hawaii and, you know, Mexico and all that. Yeah, so yeah, there's a creek down there. The wind, you know about it already. I made a couple of notes, like I said. Yeah, the trees talk to me like it's just incredible. I don't want to sound silly, but you know, some of you understand. You tree huggers out there, you don't hug trees because unless they have something to give you, you know, like some sort of feeling of one with nature, so to speak. More or less, I feel that way too. But you know, I don't hug them. Well, maybe I should try. I guess I'm 80 years old, for Pete's sake. It's time I start hugging trees. Hey, okay. Yeah, creativity. You know, maybe it isn't something that you can force. You know, like I'm a big believer. I come out here and the thoughts, I get too many thoughts, way too many, and I usually have nothing to write them down with, and so forth. So yeah, it's not something that you force. You know, and out here, I let thoughts simmer, and you know, because I'm 80 years old, I can really relax. I can put any thoughts of YouTube videos out of my head and just enjoy the blue sky. Well, it's not blue today, but usually it's, you know, when it's blue, this is almost heaven, you know, in the summertime. And you know, because I'm 80, I got patience. That's one thing I have. I can't believe that I'm this active. Well, active. I don't know if you call this active, sitting down and or just walking gently and thinking of when ideas come to me. I boom develop them in my head in no time. You know, because it's fun. I enjoy it. You know, and. Also, yeah, when you're 80, you got life experience, like you're never bored. You got so much to think about, you know? And yeah. So now instead of now instead of forcing ideas, you know, like I do inside or used to do the old, you know, a few months ago, just you know, that's you know, I go looking for good places to think. You know, like this summer, I'm going to go to my extended biosphere where I can walk in the forest and stuff like that. And that is the same thing as here, you know. Here I can sit down and absolutely enjoy by just turning my head and looking around, you know. And if I see something, you know, bear or moose, or I saw four deer across the gully here at one time. Um, Mooses, you know, they don't come right in up to me and kiss me or anything, but you know, they're here. And bears, that's when I kind of get up and keep an eye on the suckers, you know. They're just black bears, but they're pretty big, you know. So that's about it. I'm just blabbing and blabbing. I guess I, I forget who said this, but apparently my strategy these days for YouTube is wandering around and talking to myself, which is more or less what I'm doing right now. Except, of course, I know that you're right there watching me. So, yeah, and even right now, the wind quit a little bit. My papers aren't flying everywhere. I got to figure out a way to keep these papers from flying. Yeah, so I'm wandering around the forest and talking to myself right now. Anyway, that's how I get my ideas. I love the method. I enjoyed the method. I enjoyed YouTube because, you know, I do what I want first when I start to create a new video. Like this one here, I've made the thumbnail already. I'll show it to you. Well, you'll be clicking on it when you watch this video. But I'll show it to you when I edit this. I'll plop it in here for a couple of seconds. Cut it in. Well, I don't know. There's no more notes, so put this down here. I got this clicker right here. No, the clicker's out of battery. Oh, okay. Not a problem. There's not a problem in the world I can't take care of. Yay. Well, it's if you sit here long enough, stay out here. 4K is, you know, but most people. There we go. Hey, what the hell?